So guys, big up to everyone. Happy Thursday to everyone out there. We're going to talk about Abdul Manaf Narudeen. Yeah, the keeper that Ghana will play against Chile, and the game ended goalless, and Ghana won penalty. And the keeper did so well. Abdul Manaf Narudeen did so well, and a lot of people are talking about him here and there, and I wanna share with you guys my take on that. You see, guess why that the keeper did so well for that game, but sometimes we need to have patience. When I say patient, what did I mean? You know, sometimes I feel like Ghanaians, we always, sometimes when something small and we begin to conclude one game, if a player do well for one game, we think that is all. We don't give a time. That is why sometimes when you see white people do things before white people will just believe that, okay, this is something that we have to just finally believe. It need to be a little bit consistent, you see. But when it comes to us, I'm not saying that the player didn't do well. He really did well, to be fair. But the way a lot of people begin to say that, hey, then this keeper, we should make him number one. We should do this. We should do it. We should even give him the chance to be number one. Then Jojo Walcott will come number second. It can't happen like that. It is just one game. It is just one game. We can't just use one game and conclude everything, because something that I think. Yeah. So guys, what do you think? Because it's something that for me, I don't believe that. Yeah, it did so well. Abdul Manaf Narudeen, he did so well, but that do not mean that we can just conclude and say, yeah, he is number one. No, he is not number one. He did well. We all need to congratulate him for saving 2 penalties and all that. But that is not enough for us to say, well, we just need to conclude and believing in talking about. No. Because this is something that is killing our football, that we are not really thinking about it. Sometimes a player just did one game, you will see all over social media, people begin talking about, then the moment we begin give the player like a 2-second chance, then you see that no, the player is not good enough. Sometimes players come to the national team and maybe they fail on one match, they didn't perform on one match, and we conclude that no, it's not good enough. Those kind of things is not happening. Sometimes we need time to observe the player very well. You understand? If you look at that game, all the players did well simply because they lose massive against Japan. So all the players were having different mentality. So sometimes football is not just about the way the players perform. It is just about the way they circle their mind and the way they want to go the game and the way they think. So against that game, you could see clearly that all the players was, no, this match, we're not going to lose this match. Even when Ghana was down, but I think two red card, you can even see most of all the players was fighting. Everyone was fighting. There was no a player that I can say, well, this player didn't do well at that game. They was fighting together for everywhere. But so because of that, the keeper also get a lack of that chance, not to take the performance away from him. But I'm saying that sometimes something happened and you get the chance to get the luck as well. So to me, he did very, very well, but it's not final conclusion that, well, the player is a player, that the keeper is someone that we have to conclude that is number one. No. Because there are some games when you put him there are some games like the Nigeria game we will play against. There are some games the keeper will be confused. When you get to the World Cup, it's a massive tournament. So guys, this is what for me, I feel like Ghana, if you want to get good players and good keepers, sometimes we shouldn't get rushing concluding something. Can't you see Ghana, something pop up in the media one day and everybody is talking about him or her for radio station, TV station. Within 1 week, the person, you don't find the person again, because we are always very, very easy just to conclude. We are very, very easy just to get. But when it comes to like, why I always use white people example, even you are being working with white people, they cannot say, well, you are good, and they basically they will just believe you. And even in 6 months, they believe that in time, even if you fail, they're going to give you more chances to see what is in you. And for your first day, if you did something well, they are not going to conclude that, well, because of today you did well, that is all, we're going to believe you. They're going to keep giving you a little bit chance to see if you can prove it. So guys, the way a lot of people talking about Abdul Manaf Narudeen, that he is number one, he can be number one for now. Not that I do not really like the performance he put up against Kile. Yes, and he did a great job, but we need time. We still need time to give him some friendly matches. But you can't take that away from Jojo Wallacott. So guys, what do you think about that?